Welcome to another super high quality YouTube video, and today we are talking about my dream F1 team. So that is like, if I had the choice of everyone that's in F1 and like people who aren't as well, I guess, who would I pick and why? So I'm gonna try and like waste as little of your day as possible and just like get this done maybe a little over 10 minutes, something like that. So first thing is the name, and that is got to be Warren F1 team, and the reason being Warren is my surname if you didn't know already, and I guess that just makes sense. So yeah, that's the name, Warren F1 team. Second point is the drivers, and I have gone for Lando Norris, the milkman, and Alex Albon. I don't really know what he is, but I think they're just such a likeable pair. Like, I feel like they've just got like such good chemistry, and obviously they're really good drivers as well, much better than me. But then again, that's not that hard. So for the test driver, you've got to go for someone who isn't a current F1 driver. So you couldn't just put like, I don't know, Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel in your test driver seat, because I mean that would just essentially be cheating. They'd just be too good. So I've gone for someone in F3 who I really like as well. Another Brit, Billy Munger. So far I've basically got all British people except Alex Albon's like a Thai person of some sort. And then my third point is the livery, like the whole paint job on the car, and I am going to go for McLaren. And the reason being, actually, I really like that like papaya colour. I think that's what they call it, and I like their blue as well. I think it looks really good on the car. I've heard lots of people making these videos before saying things like, oh yeah, Toro Rosso livery, obviously, but I mean, personally, I think it's a bit plain. That's just my opinion. Obviously, it's great, it's a lovely colour, I like it a lot. But yeah, I'd rather have the McLaren livery, and that is why I've gone for McLaren. The fifth point is the social media, and what I have done is I have like sort of grouped the two things together, and I want Lando Norris, his social media, like the meme lord, the milkman, whatever you want to call him, he's just a legend. And I sort of want Red Bull as well. Like, I don't know if you've seen their YouTube, but they do these really cool stunts, like where they've done zero gravity pit stops and F1 on ice, things like that. So yeah, I think that's quite interesting and fun. So yeah, I'd sort of combine the two. My third point, pit crew. And it was a really strong battle between Williams and Red Bull, and actually I've gone for Williams. The reason being, like, Red Bull are like a top team, and I think if there's one thing that Williams get right, it is their pit stops. They are just like so fast. I don't know how many awards they won for the pit stops. I think they won a fair amount of like fastest pit stop awards last season. So for that reason, I'm going for Williams as my pit crew. Team principal. I really like Gunther Steiner. Gunther Steiner? Sorry if I've just butchered his name, but I mean, yeah, I like him. He seems pretty cool. Seems like a bit of a lad on social media, like Twitter. Probably couldn't put any of that on screen because literally every other word is just swearing. It's really funny. I like him. He seems like a bit of a legend. Also, I like Christian Horner. He's really interesting. I also like Zach Brown, but yeah, obviously I'm going for Gunther Steiner, or however you pronounce his name. Strategists, and this was a tough one actually, because we've got a lot of good strategists in F1. We've got Mercedes obviously, but I don't like Mercedes because of that all like Valtteri, it's James thing. Like, I don't really like the team orders. I'd much rather have the drivers like more free to do what they want. So I've gone for Red Bull strategy. I feel like they've let the drivers be quite free about what they do. So yeah, that's Red Bull strategy. Engine. It's got to be a Ferrari engine, hasn't it? The Ferrari engines from last season anyway. By the way, I'm basing everything off last season. So yeah, engine, Ferrari engine. It's so good in a straight line. And I was thinking Honda originally, but I still think Ferrari's the best engine. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I just said engine and Ferrari at least 5 times in that sentence. So sorry. Factory. That's the next one on my list. And I've gone for the McLaren Technology Centre, because, I mean, I don't know if you've seen pictures of it. If not, I'll put them on the screen somewhere. They've got this like yin and yang thing. I don't know, it's some sort of religious symbol of some sort. So yeah, I really like the McLaren Technology Centre. Also, it's literally like 15 minutes from where I live, so that's another good thing, I guess. I mean, if I was the team boss, then I could just like drive from my house to the factory. Fan base. And this is an interesting one, actually, because I've heard lots of people going, oh yeah, Max Verstappen, yes, he's got great fan base and stuff. But actually, I went for the most loyal of the lot, and also the people who seem to like their racing the most, the Tifosi. And obviously we've got like the Monza thing, like everyone comes and lines the streets, and Ferrari always win, and the Tifosi are always like over the moon. Like everyone wants to see the drivers, everyone wants to stroke the cars and run their fingers through Charles Leclerc's hair. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think Tifosi have got like such a great passion for the racing, things like that, which makes them my ideal fan base thing. I've added 2 extra categories to Tommo's list, and those 2 are watch sponsor, and I've gone for Richard Mille. I think they make really nice watches, and I know they're in like literally all of F1. They sponsor like half of the cars or something stupid like that, but they just make really nice watches, I think. Obviously there's a lot of money in them, like each watch is like 500 grand. Lando Norris got one. That is literally all of his pay for the entire year in one watch, and that's just mad. Like, he gets paid 500 grand a year. Yeah, and as I've said like literally 5 times, they're nice watches. I'd like one, and if I was the team like owner, boss thing, then I would obviously get one, and that's why I've gone for Richard Mille as the watch sponsor. And finally, teamwear. So like their race suits and their boots and their gloves and the stuff they wear off track, so their hoodies and like their backpacks, stuff like that. And I've gone for Puma, and I personally have quite a lot of stuff from Puma, but that's not the reason I've gone for it. I think their kit looks the best. Like, I think the Sparko stuff that people like McLaren and I think Sauber or Alfa Romeo or whatever they are, they have Sparko kit. They've got Sparko kit, and I don't think it looks that great, especially the boots. They're really quite like a bit disgusting. So yeah, I've gone for Puma to round off my Dream F1 team. So I'll put it all on screen now. Again, thank you to Tommo F1, who I'll put like a little card up there for the video idea. So that is about all I had to say today. Thank you for watching. Again, go and check out Tom's channel. Like the video if you enjoyed. Please don't dislike it if you didn't, because that's annoying. Also subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
I take this shit from the highest league. You can never be as high as me. No, I ain't never been to college, but I got that flow that come right out of Ivy League. She wasn't religious, but she came to kick it, and now she be telling me I believe. I got a vision, they catch a precision. I'm driven as far as the eyes can see. Okay, I'm independent, they can't fire me. That's why I stay fire, see. All of these rappers, they wanna be friends, but I treat them all like a rivalry. Shitting on you, can I please get some private?